say something. Oh, okay. Yeah, she said she wants to say something.
Oh, yes. There you go. Yes.
Are we ready? Okay. Hello, everyone. I'm here. My name is Haley Reyes. I'm here as a spokesman for the IRIS team, the fellows from America, the United States of America, and the Kenyan fellows. It's much appreciated that you guys, participated in this program. Give yourselves a round of applause because it was 3 long weeks. 3 long weeks. And you guys have accomplished a lot in these 3 weeks. The first week was, getting to know everyone, Kenyan fellows with the American fellows, and it was an instant connection, and it was a beautiful connection. And I'm sure most of us have found long-term relationships and friendships from this. And good job, everyone. I know that Hello. Yes. So congratulations, the IRS team participants, for your astounding accomplishments. Yes. I'd like to pass it on to the representing Kenyan fellow.
So you. Okay, I was saying thank you. Let's clap for her. Okay, a real IRS participant now from the US. Yeah, she was representing. This is my end of fight.
Can I say Hey guys. My name is Mia. I came from Montgomery, Alabama. And overall, this was just a great experience. Great exposure as well. Met a lot of people. Made a lot of lifelong connections and things of that sort. Definitely would be interested in coming back for sure, for research and just other cultural purposes, because I feel like 3 weeks just wasn't enough. And it's crazy because I was so ready to go home at first, and now I'm kind of sad about leaving. So, yeah, gonna miss you guys. That's all I got for you. That's it, folks.
Okay, from Kenya.
Yeah,
Yes, I'm not very good at public speaking.
Oh, that voice.
Yes, I would like to thank everyone for their enthusiasm in their participation in this program. And next time, hopefully the next time that you come back, we'll have a bit more we'll have refined our procedures a bit more, because I keep being told that we're the best year yet. So let's make the subsequent years even better. Yeah, very good.
Can you want to tell us something?
Okay, maybe I can just.
They sent you to say something about grief.
Okay, first and foremost from the Kenyan fellows, I think most of them have spoken to me. The first is thank you to the organizers for the invitation. Professor Sano, Professor Sheila, Professor Peg, Dr. Judy, and the others, we are really grateful. You could have chosen to do this without us. Secondly, we thank the US fellas. It was a good interaction also. We really enjoyed your time here, and we hope to see you again. And lastly, we also thank the people from UNES. They were good to us. We thank also Dr. Chisoti, who was very kind to us with this event, and also the University of Nairobi. So we don't take this for granted, and we are really grateful.
Thank you, Duncan. Now, Eunice. 2 minutes.
Thank you so much, Prof. To the organizers of this very strategic partnership and the event, you know, if I'm told 2 minutes, I'm really wondering. I'm in the communication sector, and a lecturer here, wondering if you're given 2 minutes, what it is that you might say. But let me try to cram it. I stand here on behalf of the University of Nairobi Enterprise Services Limited, Managing Director, Seita Baker, and we are very pleased. I think this is the second time I'm coming here back to back. I saw you guys coming in, and it is good that I see you when we're concluding. It's been very rigorous. I saw it, and sometimes I could walk in, pop in, and give the assurance to the unity that things are really working. So, Professor Sano and the leadership from the Chiromo, region, Professor Sheila, and the fraternity of university, and the spiritual vice chancellor is right here with us. The chair of council, Professor Mukwana, who is right here with us. His spirit, and the chair of UNES board. And when you hold such kind of international event such as this, it goes down in history that I think it also padding up into the profile of UNES and University of Nairobi. So once again, I know this is not the end of it. I know there will be another one and another one and another one through the blessing. When she spoke during the very first opening, they say, you know what, this is the kind of culture that we are trying to cultivate. And to our US fellas, we are always opening the space and stretching our arms to always, welcome you. And to our Kenyan, guys, you know what it is. We have to make it to be better as always. And University of Nairobi being the best within the region, East Africa, number 657 in the world, I think you're in the right place. Asanteni sana. Mungu awabariki. So when you go the other side, Mungu awabariki means God blessings, right? Asante.
Thank you very much, Eunice. Dr. Chisito.
Wow, I've been talking for most part of the afternoon, so please don't feel bored. I like talking. So I really appreciate this particular platform because I've learned a lot. I've learned a lot through both the science, practical, and interacting with the fellows that we have around here. It's been a 3-year journey long. It's still continuing beyond this particular time. So I was told to give a vote of thanks. I really appreciate the University of Nairobi and the other partners to be able to they allowed us to hold this particular event in their place. You can imagine if UNES didn't provide you with the right food, you'll end up with botulism and other things, food poisoning and so on. But at least right now you're still happy, you didn't have that at all. So that is really good for them. University of Nairobi, if they said, these are international hosting, we don't want them here. There's nothing we could have done that. Yeah, Professor Sana, it's true. Because if they said no, you couldn't be hosting this particular thing in their system. I also want to thank KCP because you can imagine being away for a whole month. I was supposed to be doing other aspects. And right now, at least they allowed me to come for a whole month just to train, do other things that are non-related to KCP because I'm carrying their flag over. So I really appreciate them also. The KEMRI, the traditional alternative medicine group. It's so hard for you to get a platform whereby you unite everybody. When you move outside there, this year is quite unique because when you move outside there, you'll see the herbal products. Those are products that are supposed to have been developed by you guys. When you come up with the tea tree oil, I'm supposed to see tea tree oil outside there being marketed as maybe it has these particular components and so on. Sorry. So I really appreciate everybody. It's so good. Please clap for yourself, clap for everybody.
Thank you very much, Dr. Chiseto. I think we'll bring you back to the university to lecture. All right, now, Professor Margaret.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon again. It's really a truly exciting moment, especially to note that today is our last meeting. Before we started meeting in May, in the air, you could just see names or phones, but now it came a time when we met in face to face. The 3 weeks have really flown so fast that I hope not just for me, but for all of us, it has been a very exciting time. And we are surprised that today we are giving our presentations and tomorrow we are leaving. But for me, it has been a very exciting time. From May, when we didn't know each other, to now, we are taking pictures, we are impressing. And the synergy that we have seen that has been infused into us, it will be a long-lasting experience. And I can tell you from the first lot that we hosted to now, we can't get enough of this collaboration. The 10 students coming from there, and even the ones in Kenya, we just take people we don't know. Therefore, we are learning, all of us, and it has been very exciting. So I'm really, really standing here, pleased and excited to see this, to see the end of this. You have done an amazing work. You have presented very good data. You have really perfected your communication, and we have learned a lot. Even those of us who are called senior citizens like me, we never stop learning. So this has been a great time. And Prof. Sheila is telling me that I should now call our PI to come and speak to us. Oh no, Dr. Peng. So thank you so much. And God really bless you as you go home. And I really hope your careers will now pick up even at a high speed the trajectory of your careers from this very experience. It will just go higher and higher. And with that, let me call Dr. Peng to also come and say something. Please.
Okay, good afternoon, everybody. So I think although this morning Dr. Osano said a lot of this thing appreciated here, so I have to say that again. So I do appreciate the University of Nairobi, Faculty of Science and Technology, especially the Department of Biology. So without your support, surely this thing will not happen. Of course, I cannot forget ASIP and Dr. Chiseto. So you have weekly work in there. So Dr. Chiseto work with you all the time, as he says. So this is not even in their field. So they dedicate this time to this program. I really deeply appreciate it. So I think this is our third year, last year of this grant. But I feel it's like things are getting better and better. So as you guys said, this is not the last day. I hope this is the beginning of our next journey. So not only for this training, since from this time communication, we have interaction with these professors, with this school, and also this time I'm very happy we have interaction with this traditional healers practice. So then, for me, I was trained as a traditional medicine. So from undergraduate to all my full-time career is on traditional medicine. So besides this training for metabolomics, I come to Kenya, I really want to see if I can help to promote Kenya's traditional medicine. Mm-hmm. So now I see. So I see now we can start. So this morning also we have this. I'm really bad in remember the name. So from that Kenya Institute of Medicine Research, so that have the traditional medicine. I really want to see what we can help. So not also discuss with Dean about to see any research opportunity collaborated. So I think we are beginning. So 2 minutes right. So before I can, for students, I really, you guys should be proud of yourselves. Since during the last 3 weeks, you have so much progress. You learned not only 3 technologies, you see you get the data, so that already you can provide some scientific information to support the traditional application of these herbs. So that's just beginning. So something every year we find something new. So that's great. So also for Kenya student, so some students said you build up a long-term relation, long friendship. Okay, so I hope you guys contact each other for the future. There are many opportunities outside. Do not just limit it in here. So you see these professors here, they are great professors because, I cannot say because, but at least they have the experience outside. So if you do not go outside, you probably cannot reach their level. So, yeah, think about there are many opportunities. Do not hesitate to try. Okay, so we can contact us and contact the student from the United States, so they can provide you a lot of information. Okay, for the future, no matter Kenyan student or US student, if you need anything, I hope you can apply these technologies to your SEC research. Anything you need us to help, myself and Dr. Osano, I believe Dr. Chiseto and Dr. Sheila also willing to help you guys. Do not hesitate to contact us. Okay, thank you all.
Then lastly, Professor Osano, then we welcome the Dean.
Thank you very much. As Dr. Peng has said, I said everything I could in the morning, and so for me, it's just to say thank you. Thank you all. The Dean, thank you for having us. Thank you so much, University of Nairobi, Professor Sheila and Professor Margaret, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Dr. Chiseto. This silver is always welcome for me. I mean, so welcoming. Thank you so much. Eunice, thank you. Your food is so good. But I was eating today at one of the best hotels in Kenya, but I was saying that the Eunice food. Thank you. Thank you so much. The fellows, you made me proud. I get many applications, very many. And somehow I have to sit there and choose. So this time round, everybody has told me that I didn't make a mistake because I chose you. I am so grateful. Thank you so much for working hard. In 3 weeks, we were working with the dean, and I was telling the dean, and we were looking. They did this in the dean. They did it in 3 weeks. He said, yes, 3 weeks. Thank you. I'm so proud of you. And I know that whatever skills you have gained, who knows how it will be useful in your life. I'm sure for those who are doing your thesis are relevant and the skills can be applied, but who knows? I know people who get jobs just because they have the skills. So I know that there is something that you will use this for. So thank you so much. My new sister, I just met her the other day, and I don't know where this is going to go, but I want to promise you with your team that you kindly accepted to pray that only
the Almighty knows where this is going to take us. Professor Dr. Judy, I didn't forget you because you were so far away. But if it is not for you, we won't even know what is Boswellia or Arubaine or all these plants. You took us to the field and you showed us this is how it looks like. And you helped us to collect. And then you taught us to even press. And then you took us to the lab. And you tell us you look for this serrated or serrated? Serrated. Thank you so much. And those who have been documenting, the photographers, you know, when I do my report, I must support with photographs. Thank you. And Norfolk Hotel, you know, the garden. How many of you enjoy the garden outside there? Somebody enjoy the garden? Oh, it was just me. I don't see any hunger. We did. You took some wonderful pictures, I hope, to take home. And if they are not here, somebody tell Norfolk Hotel that we have enjoyed their facility and their hospitality. I went there. I am just a humble servant that leads this program, and I am blessed today that I have been working with you, that you've been in my life, and the fellows. Let me make this one as I sit down. I hate to do this, but I must tell you that your final products are due. You've done a fantastic job, you have them. So please make sure that you send us your draft. I've taken at least advantage of your PowerPoints that you have submitted, so we have those. But we do need your draft, a report, even if it's not really up to the standard of a manuscript. We need that one. There's a deadline in the email that I reminded you yesterday. And finally, the survey. Please tell us your experience. We want to just do better. So please be as candid as possible, but be factual so that we can do better next year. So those documents are due. I sent an email reminder yesterday night. That's what I do, I work at night. So please send them. Thank you again for those who are traveling. I know our fellows, most of them are traveling tonight. We wish you journey mercies, reach well. Please remember that for the next 10 years, you are in our lives. So if we send an email, a text, please respond. Sometimes it's just Happy Christmas. How are you doing? So that we can know how you're doing. God richly bless you, and we want to give all the glory and all the honor to Him. Only who is able to give us the ability, to give us the power, to give us the knowledge and the wisdom to do that which we do. Thank you so much.
Now, it's our pleasure to invite the Dean of the Faculty of Science and Technology. I'm so sorry we kept you all this long.
Yeah, thank you very much, Prof. Sheila. So, as I've been introduced, I'm the Dean Faculty of Science and Technology. But this evening, I come here wearing a different hat, because actually I was requested by the Deputy Vice Chancellor, Research, Innovation and Enterprise, who was supposed to come to officiate this closing ceremony. But because she had some other engagement elsewhere, she asked me to come and represent her. So just to give you background basically maybe about the university governance structure for our visitors. Our governance structure basically is very much gender sensitive, because at the top we have a vice chancellor, and then the two deputy vice chancellors. The one for academic affairs is a lady, and the one for research, innovation and enterprise, she's called Professor Hutchison, Margaret Hutchison. So she's the one whom I'm representing in this closing ceremony. So when I walked in here, I was just greeted seeing a lot of posters and a lot of herbal preparations which were on display. So I was indeed very much moved, because it reminded me on how I started my career before I joined the University of Nairobi. Before, I used to work as a research officer at Kenya Medical Research Institute. The center I was working, it was a Center for Traditional Medicines and Drugs Research Center, doing exactly what you guys have been doing for the last 3 weeks or so. We were basically interacting with herbalists, like the ones you see outside there. We would meet them every Wednesday morning. They bring their samples or concoctions. But then now, since they are required to get a letter from the Cambridge before they're allowed to sell their herbal preparations, then of course we'd have to tell them to bring us a sample of the medicinal plant so that we can be able to know what preparation they're making from. But basically, that is how I started the journey, doing the same things which you have been doing. But what was very amazing when I went around the posters, it was amazing how you were able to achieve all that in just less than 3 weeks. Because that could easily actually pass for a student who is pursuing maybe their master's degree, who have spent a lot of time in the lab, which means it was 3 weeks of very focused, intensive training that you went through. But the portfolio of the Deputy Vice Chancellor Research, Innovation and Enterprise includes collaboration and partnerships. So that's why as a university, we are indeed very much happy that the organizers of this workshop is a consortium of several international organizations. Because that's what actually the Office of Research, Innovation and Enterprise promotes. And I think Professor Feng was saying this is the last year of the training. But for me, I will look at this as a beginning now of scaling up, whereby you'll come back now maybe even bigger in terms of what you'll be providing in terms of training. So with those few remarks, then allow me to read through the speech which was sent by the Deputy Vice Chancellor. Therefore, the speech basically was saying that the IRS program had 20 participants from various universities in the USA and Kenya, while the EIR program had 6 participants, 3 from Bowie State University and 3 from University of Nairobi. So these 2 capacity building programs focus on studying the beneficial plants and other metabolites, as well as also exploring the different metabolites which basically are obtained from these different plants and their applications. Also, the participants also had the opportunity to also take advantage of the advanced technologies like HPTLC, as well as LCMS and GCMS, which I saw some of the results in the posters which were displayed outside, to analyze plant and microbial metabolites, in addition to also learning molecular techniques, which also I saw in some of your presentation. And I must say, the speakers were very much very eloquent. Seeing them presenting, actually, you'd think that they have been doing that business actually for 1 year or more. So the distinguished trainees also on the other side who are training you guys included experts from universities, both in the USA as well as Kenya. They included, among others, Professor Dr. Peng from Morgan University, USA, as well as Professor Betty Arnold from University of Arizona, as well as Dr. Xavier Cheseto from ISIPE. I don't know that you're with us here. I heard you talking earlier on. As well as Professor Margaret Oluka, who is also with us at the University of Nairobi,
from Department of Pharmacy, of which we interact very closely with them. There are students from pharmacy actually do take our classes in chemistry in Chiromo, as well as also other departments in the faculty as well, including biology. So therefore, during this workshop, and also not to forget the Dr. also Judith Odhiambo from the University of Nairobi, also which was part of the team. So during the workshop, the participants were able to engage in exploring the world of tropical plants and also their endophytes and metabolomics under the guidance of renowned experts from the field. And this collaborative effort therefore aims to unlock the potential of beneficial plants and their metabolites for diverse applications in health and aesthetics as well. So I think you'll appreciate having been here for 3 weeks actually. There is a lot of biodiversity here in terms of the scope of our medicinal plants. So therefore, I'm sure you have seen this as an opportunity, even when you go back to your respective countries. I hope that we continue to engage with our Kenyan partners, UN, as well as ICP and other partners, because this is where actually the solution lies in very many other pandemics which we are likely to face as a world. And therefore the best thing would be for us to be able to engage early in terms of screening these different phytochemicals from these different plants. So therefore, the training which you have had marks another significant step in advancing research and knowledge exchange among students from different corners of the globe. The training had more than 20 postgraduate students from the various universities, which I mentioned earlier on, which I will not repeat again. And in addition, also you had laboratory sessions. And I think when I was seeing some of you also trying to present your results in the posters, you are very much familiar with actually the results and interpretation of what you obtain, which means those experts who are guiding you in the practical sessions did a very commendable job. And also, in addition, I understand also you had some field experience in terms of sample collection. So Professor Sheila and Margaret and the team from ICP, I hope next time they come, I don't know which field they went for their field collection, but as I mentioned also, we do have a facility in Mombasa, which is at the beach, at the Indian Ocean, which actually was given as a donation to the Department of Biology, where Sheila and is based. So I hope next time they come, then you'll be able to also take them to the coast, so that they may be able to also see some of the medicinal plants which we have also along the coastal area as well. So I think with that then I would say that the training therefore programs was made possible through the support from the funding agencies. So first of all, I wish to acknowledge the role played by the National Science Foundation, which was one of the funding agencies, and also not to forget other collaborative efforts which were made by the individual universities, starting from University of Nairobi, Bowie State University, and also Morgan State University, University of Arizona, Camargue, Switzerland, as well as the International Center for Insect Physiology and Ecology in Kenya, ICP. You know, ICP, I'm sure you went to where they are in Dudube, in Kasarani. But you will not believe it, they used to be in Chiromo. In those small wooden structures, that's where actually ICP was for very many years. And even then, they were doing very commendable job. So that's part of the rich history of ICP. We hosted them at the Chiromo campus actually for many, many years before finally they decided to move to to Kasarani. So they are part of our history also of the Faculty of Science and Technology. So therefore, this training, which you have had from June 6, 2024, when I came for the opening ceremony at Azeki restaurant, courtesy of Azeki and also Eunice, who ran that facility. I'm very happy indeed to see that all of you have gone through this thorough training that you have had. And I've been assured that before concluding this training, you went through some different forms of assessment. And therefore, to recognize that effort which you all put in, I'm sure then the organizing committee will therefore be having something for you to take back to your respective universities to indicate that indeed you did attend successfully this training. So I think with those few remarks, therefore, I would wish all of you a nice trip back to your respective countries. You have also discussed with some of your partners about areas which also can continue to engage in terms of collaborations. So personally, I'm very confident, Professor Feng and team, that next year you guys will be back here again. So we'll continue to believe that that will be made possible. I'm sure Professor Sheila Okoth already and their partners are already working to make that possible. So therefore, with those few remarks, therefore, I would wish to declare, therefore, this training workshop officially closed. Thank you very much.
All right, so it is closed, but you can see me wearing a coat. So it means this is now the hottest part of the game, right? Before you go home. And the hottest part, it's difficult to know where to start these hot things. How do we start? I need glasses. Salam Amiki. You will forgive me if I don't pronounce well your name. Ellen?
Oh, that's
Okay, Johnson? Tony? Next is Shelly, Shelby, Maisha.
Shelby, I took the hair. Yeah.
Maybe done. Duncan. Omale Joseph. Ian Wangi. Abubakar. Andrea. Levin Sabo. Victor Otieno. Mutiso Johnston. Betsy.
They didn't say 3 weeks ago, it's not going to say that. Congratulations, guys. I know it's been said before, but best cohort yet. We really mean it when we say we get better every year and to the future of all of us.
Very specifically and especially appreciate from the recruitment. He has worked by my side. And you know that I didn't quite tell you much except through him. I want you to know that I appreciate everything you've done and that you become a very special son. God bless you so much.
Thank you, Dr.
Thank
Thomas.
Charles, Jim.
Anyone anything? All right, so that marks the end of the program of the day. So thank you very much. And we are free